This is Daily Flash with Andrea Jackson and Mitch English. Broadcasting worldwide and streaming. Daily Flash. Today's talk, tomorrow's trends.
Hi everyone, I'm Andrea Jackson.
And I am Mitch English, welcoming you to Daily Flash, today's talk, tomorrow's trends.
We love making you a huge part of our show, and sweet baby James is the guy that makes it happen.
SBJ, what's up, man?
You know, when I'm not in my jacket, I want to show the gents. I can't do that today, but 219 stations that you're watching us on. You can click on or go to our website at dailyflashshow.com and click on where we are in your neck of the woods. And you can find us on the American Forces Network where you can watch us globally.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, it's nice, right? I say all this because I want you to sound off, which you can do by going to our website on our question of the day. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
All right. What's a small gesture that means a lot in a relationship?
Well, I learned something. Always tell the person, your family, either it's your significant other or your kid, always end a conversation with, I love you. Because I trust me on this. If that's the last thing you've ever said to him.
Yes, that's a great point.
That sounds like, whatever. But I know with my son, y'all know how I'm with my son, that was the last thing I said to him. So I'm like, I feel like that was a blessing. But, also, too, it's a reminder. And sometimes if you say it too much, it's like,
Then
over.
it loses its meaning.
So try to find a different way to say it.
Yeah, I like that.
All right, that's what I would say.
I think small gestures is like, knowing, picking up a coffee or knowing the way you like your clothes folded or just dumb stuff like that. But it's like those little moments that
So acts of service?
Yeah, that means that they're paying attention to the things that you like
It's
and
funny
how
you say
you
that.
like them.
Because it's funny you say it, because most women, tell me if you agree, most women, when you talk about love language, men are physical touch.
Yeah.
Which we like being hugged, touch, and the good stuff. And women's always acts of service. Now, I've noticed, like everybody, I always talked about the love language. It's always acts of service, which I agree. It does. That you're saying it. Tell me or show me, don't tell me.
Right.
Kind of thing. So
Right.
the problem is, I'll load the dishwasher up, and I didn't do it right. And it frustrates me. And so I am at this stage.
Really?
Little stuff like that.
Yeah,
I will
okay.
see, like, I'll do something. And she even came out and said, Liza said to me, she's like, you don't have to ask me if I need anything. Just go ahead and do it. And I'm like,
Yes.
I would love that.
Yeah.
Yes.
But I do it wrong. And food, y'all know Liza is,
She's very particular.
very particular.
Yeah.
So I can't, and that's how
It's
my
hard
love
to do,
language
yeah.
is food.
Yeah.
And so when she goes, oh, this is delicious, that makes me feel great.
Right.
But I kept in mind, let's keep this gluten-free.
Oh,
let's
God,
keep
yeah.
it,
Yeah, so it
with
becomes
no
a headache
fat,
to try and-
But I love her, so I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
All right, so
do you say?
here's what I did. I
right.
asked the ladies
Okay,
in the
come
control room, Keegan, cut on. I asked them
You said ladies? In the
the
control
ladies
room?
in the
They said
control room.
Keegan?
No, yeah, Keegan, our director. I need
okay.
to punch him up.
Oh, okay.
Ladies, I asked you a question. You could not give me an answer. Shame on you. Shame, shame,
Where's
shame.
our girls?
Isabella.
Isabella.
I asked her this, I said, because
There's our girls.
I'm like, you guys know, you're in relationships. And you ladies,
Yeah.
they couldn't give me an answer. So I would say this,
really?
for me, it is acts of service.
Okay.
It's hard for me. I love doing stuff, right? So if I show you I love you,
Yeah.
I mean, I say it all the time, but you know that you're being loved by the different things that I
Yes.
do because I'm listening to what you want.
That's a big thing.
Yeah, that's the key. Like, you're listening and you're paying attention to the little things, and that to me says a huge amount about your attention and your love and your respect.
It's a double-edged sword sometimes, though, because you listen and like, I'll be, at least in my case, and maybe James, tell me if you feel different about this, but let's say you walk by something, we're window shopping, walk by and you see this Louis Vuitton cup. Let's say, I'm just going to use that as that her man got for her. Smart guy. But you walk by it and you go, oh, that, you go something. You go, oh, that's cool. That's neat. I like that. Yeah, and walk off. You don't think. I'm like, I put that in my mind. Right?
Yeah.
I go get it, and I'm like, remember you said I like it, and I feel she's kind of like, yeah, I liked it, but I didn't really want it. You know?
Oh yeah, that situation. I mean, but
And
I
that
mean,
makes
what
me
can
feel
you
like
do,
crap.
bro? But
Yeah.
you shouldn't feel that way because
No, you shouldn't. So
if
it's
she
more
said
me
I
then,
liked
right?
it, right? That's more you because if she said I liked it, and you're like, okay, you're telling me in the back of my mind, it's like I should get that because, all right, she liked that. That'd be a great gift for her.
Yes.
So, I mean, that's not your fault.
No, and that's on her if she can't appreciate the fact that you kept that in the back of your mind.
Right.
I think, I'll tell you what it is, and I shouldn't put any blame on her on that, and I talked to my therapist about this. Matter of fact, just this week I was talking to somebody else about it. It's about expectations.
Okay.
So when you give something to somebody, you should give it to them. You're like, that they can do with whatever they want with it. I have a huge problem with that, giving like presents, and they go, let's say for this, I go, and I'd say I give you that cup, and you would go, who really loves Louis Vuitton is somebody, and you gave it to him.
Yeah.
But I gave you that. It's not like you didn't like it.
Yeah.
I have to understand. A long time ago, I would go, oh, you don't appreciate it.
Yeah, yeah.
But I'm like, I gave it to you. You can do whatever
you want with
But
it.
some
Yeah.
thought went into it. So I hate regifting.
Yeah.
But,
And that's on her. I use that as an example, but it's that. What is your intention? Are you doing it so you get something back?
So you feel good about it. Yeah. And
It should be.
it's always
It should be a one-way transaction.
Right.
Yeah.
And I had a huge problem with. Okay, well I gave you this. Now what you can do for me without
Yes.
saying it.
Yes. And how are you going to show me you appreciate it by
I'm
wearing
still
it
working
or
through it.
yeah.
Or
I gotcha.
tonight.
Yeah. Or tonight.
That is a big thing.
Yeah.
Punch the ticket.
Well, I will say with the cup, it was funny because he was scrolling through social media and saw it and said, "Oh my gosh, I think you'd like this." And I said, "Oh, I love it." And that was the end of the conversation. And then yesterday it arrived in the mail, and that I love.
Was it addressed to you? Like
No, it was addressed to him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
See, I like making it addressed to you, so you're like, what is that?
I like it.
Now, what are we doing tonight, huh?
Yes, I know. Real quickly, if you've been watching the March Madness UF, they
hey.
they flashed to the crowd, and I swear I saw James there, or at least two guys about the size of him, but they were sitting in the crowd, and they were
I know exactly what
ginormous.
you're talking
You know what I'm
about,
talking
too.
about? I'm like,
UF
who
fans.
are those guys? They were
Hey.
great.
Players, or-
Yeah.
No.
Fans.
This fans, and they're big, like
Big muscle
muscle,
dudes.
yeah, the muscle bodybuilding guys.
so it reminded
UF should have never lost that game. I'm shamed.
Yeah,
Shamed.
but
Because
they
it
did lose it.
Screwed up your bracket.
And all the teams from Florida are now out of the March
It's
Madness
sad.
because of that.
All right, the Georgia Court of Appeals has fined an Atlanta divorce lawyer the maximum penalty after they say she used artificial intelligence in one of her cases. Take a listen.
So before you sit down,
Yes,
there's
sir.
one more thing I need to ask you about, unfortunately. In reviewing the trial court's order denying the motion for new trial, there are at least 5 citations to cases that don't exist. And there's at least 5 more citations to cases that do not support the proposition for which they're cited, including 3 quotations that don't exist.
Seriously, this is sending shockwaves through the law community. Divorce attorney Diana Lynch is believed to have cited cases that did not exist in her arguments. According to the judge, half the cases the order referred to appeared to be what they consider hallucinations in legalese, made up by AI, artificial intelligence. The other 2 had nothing to do with the position the attorney stated in her brief. The ex-wife of the divorce attorney's client is the one that pointed out the non-existent cases. Lynch was fined $2,500, and the case was sent back to the lower courts. The judges also cited a warning by Supreme Court Chief Justice John Roberts about the use of AI by lawyers. Back in 2023, he specifically warned against, quote, hallucinations, AI, that may cause attorneys to cite non-existent cases.
So 69% of legal professionals are using AI tools for work. And I'm not surprised that she did it. Ladies make up different stuff to win their arguments all the time.
Oh, come on. You can't say that. All right. I want my lawyer to use AI, but so I was talking about this only because what they have to do, a lawyer, they have to find precedents, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and stuff. That means going
Case
through
law,
books
yep.
and go yada yada yada. AI would be able to find it just like that, less hours, right?
Yes. Right.
However, and so I was a champion of this until I realized, wait a minute, it could find wrong things and make up stuff. So so now I just seeing that, I would go, I want them to use AI, but they've got to check every single thing.
Yes.
So I would say she should be busted because she did not follow.
Oh
it.
yeah, that's
We
terrible.
showed some of this video, but you can see her. She's going through the paperwork trying to explain herself, and she has no explanation for what's in her legal brief.
Use it as a source, but not as the source.
So one thing I would say, and on her behalf, it's probably a paralegal.
It could be, but ultimately,
point, yeah.
she's the one that's
Oh,
getting
that's true.
fined, and
That's
she's
true.
facing the music now because of
true.
it. So this should be a case in itself to prove to other lawyers, hey, don't depend on AI.
All right, and don't use AI for our brain flash question of the
No,
day
that's
at all.
not
You would want to
right.
make sure you have this. What was the name of the computer in the 2001 movie, A Space Odyssey? Know the answer? Well, we'll have it when we return. No AI at all. I think this is something, let's earmark this and come back to this. This is very interesting stuff. We'll talk about it another day. Welcome back to Daily Flash. Let's see if you got today's Brain Flash question correct. The question, once again, what was the name of the computer featured in the movie 2001, A Space Odyssey? Everybody said HAL. That's half right, but it's actually HAL 9000.
Oh, that's
HAL 9000. You've got to be specific when it comes to computers, right? Hey, welcome back to the big show. Listen, I always felt that peanut butter tastes good, but when it's on a sandwich. But when it comes to a raise, not so much, am I right? Following a tough economy from 2020 to 2024, some employers are giving out what they call a peanut butter raise. It's a move that actually could cost them their top employees and their top talent. So joining us now with some insight is Shantel Williams. She is the Sassy Accountant. We love having her on. Welcome back there, Shantel.
Hey guys, how you doing?
Fantastic. All right, let's explain what peanut butter raises is. I mean, it's just nuts and it's just we're getting raises because it's so crazy? Or, that's probably not it, though, I imagine, right?
No, not at all. Forget the jelly. We're talking about peanut butter raisins here. It's a corporate trend where companies take their entire budget and they spread it across very thinly in their entire staff. Instead of giving your top performer 10%, it actually gives everyone 3%. It seems fair on paper, but in reality, to the top performer, not so great.
Yeah, because what motivation would you want to do if you're like, well, I mean, I'm just going to get the same raises as everybody else? I can see how that might slow you down. Is this different than like a cost of living raise?
Yes, it is.
Okay. All right. So why do you think companies are using these? Why, are they thinking, oh, everybody's equal? Or are we moving closer to a socialist way of thinking when it comes to businesses?
Not at all. It's really to avoid conflict. In a sensitive job market with the peanut butter method, it keeps the HR person from having that difficult conversation about either you're winning or you're a loser in the company, because people are sensitive nowadays and they're quite emotional. So it's really to just avoid conflict.
You know, is this, it sounds like if it's merit-based, you could just throw that outside the window because everybody's getting the same thing. So how could that actually really hurt the top performers?
Well, the top performers, really your A players and the people who are doing the work and the nitty gritty, especially in a sales environment, feel the sting because they're doing all of the work while someone else is probably not doing as much work as you. And so they're either going to do one or two things. They're going to either look for employment opportunities for them to level up in the organization, or they might just start slacking off, which will still hurt the company in the long run.
I think this all started when they started giving trophies out to everybody at baseball games and soccer games, right? Because everybody has to make sure. I mean, do you think that this is something that really, for longevity, I mean, does it say that this company's really progressive by doing this? Or, and again, could be just your opinion.
So I'm going to say one thing. I was the mom who made sure that my kid got a trophy. So I agree with trophies and the kids.
Okay. All right. We differ there, but that's fine.
The second thing is it causes stability within the organization. So it makes sure that like the staff who is there, who's doing the regular job, making sure everything gets done on a day-to-day is getting done because they're there to clock in from their 9 to 5 and get the work done. When it comes to actually making more money and seeing the company grow, it does impact their top performers because they don't see a real reason why they should do extra work.
Yeah.
And it's unfortunate because if you want your business to scale and grow, you need those top performers to go out there, make the money, make the sales, make the connections and the relationships. But if they're doing all the work and they're only getting a 3% raise, then more than likely they're just going to do job hopping. And a lot of employees nowadays, especially if they've become accustomed to a certain lifestyle, they have no problem leaving an employer.
You're right. They're not thinking of like, keeping, like you're building a credit and like you're spending time with this one because they know they can find jobs otherwise. Let's talk taxes. We have to. Does this affect your taxes anyway?
Not at all. The increase is so small that you won't feel it at all. It doesn't have a true impact.
All right. Well, I got to tell you, Shantel, if I was in charge here, I'd give you a raise because this is great information. And it would be more than just a peanut butter raise altogether. But interesting stuff here altogether because you want to keep the lower level people around. That's what helps, basically, if you think about the support of those that might make more, but they're in need of those other people, so we're all working as a team. Thank you so much. We're going to share this interview as well as everything we've talked about here on the show on our website. You can go there now if you'd like at dailyflashshow.com. Thank you, Shantel.
Now we've got some trending stories to get to. Actor Ryan Gosling is making headlines with his recent appearance on Jeopardy, sort of.
What?
Our final Jeopardy category today is medicine, and our champion Ryan is in the lead. Let's reveal the clue. This specific type of injury has made news at least since 1967, when it happened to Red Sox star Jim Lonborg. What did Ryan write down? He wrote down, what is IDK? He didn't know and I'm told by our judges, we will accept that. An ACL tear is also known as an IDK, internal derangement of the knee. Well done, Ryan.
So the video is really just another viral marketing stunt for Gosling's new movie, Project Hail Mary, fresh off the heels of Timothée Chalamet's viral marketing campaign for the movie Marty Supreme.
Yeah.
Gosling has been one-upping his competition with several of his own for his new movie, Project Hail Mary. And a lot of experts are saying the times have changed and long-held advice as far as how to sell a movie no longer exists. You can't just go on late-night talk shows and the entertainment shows. You have to find moments, social media moments that attract attention, get likes, get eyeballs, because nobody really notices any of the talk show interviews anymore.
It's back noise, where I can understand that. You jump out and that sort of thing, and it's if the star is out there being seen, that's one thing. But him being on Jeopardy, I'm not familiar with this movie. Is there any kind of correlation between the two? Or maybe that might be the joke, that there might be nothing.
I think that's the joke, and the IDK answer, the I don't know.
Yeah,
and of course, they're making fun of an ACL versus an IDK, and then he writes I love Ava on the screen. But I'm with you. Timothée Chalamet was on top of the Las Vegas Dome. What do they call it?
The Sphere.
Sphere, thank you.
Sphere.
And it was turned orange. And he was standing on top of it, and it was a perfect ping pong ball. If you've seen Marty Supreme, you know that's the tie-in.
Welcome back. I'm James Alexander. Here's your question of the day. What's a simple luxury you truly appreciate? What'd you say, Keegan? Our director says, when she leaves without me asking.
All right.
Shame.
not right.
Guys, I don't know what to say.
Incredible.
I think you said more than enough.
I think that you need to stop right there. All right, James, thanks so much there. A time capsule set to be buried on July 4th is to commemorate the 250th anniversary of America's founding, and it's not going to be reopened until 2076.
Oh, I love this.
And the 3-layer pod was designed by some of the country's leading scientists, all in the hope that the artifacts will remain intact and unearthed 250 years from now. Items representing all 50 states, the District of Columbia, and 5 U.S. territories will also be in the capsule. All 3 branches of the federal government have been asked to add something noteworthy for the reopening in the year 2276. So weird to believe that the 200th anniversary was 50 years ago. I remember that was such a big thing. It was the big campaign was Keep America Clean.
Yes.
I remember that for some reason back in 1976. So.
Do you remember that Mad Men episode where they went out for a picnic at the park and they all got up from their picnic and they left all their trash behind? And I'm like, people really did that back then. So that explains why the Keep America Clean and of course the crying Indian that saw the trash on the side of the road, that was all part of that huge campaign to, clean up, the country because people were just leaving trash behind everywhere, which is so bizarre. Well, a judge has ruled against a man who sued Buffalo Wild Wings. Now, the customer claimed their boneless wings involved a deceptive marketing campaign. The company responded to the lawsuit stating, "It's true, our boneless wings are all white meat chicken, our hamburgers contain no ham, and our buffalo wings are 0% buffalo." A U.S. district judge issued a ruling rejecting the complaint. Buffalo Wild Wings celebrated the ruling on social media. They're called boneless wings, and we will forever be calling them boneless wings. I think there should be a change up in the law in this country. I know it will probably never happen, but I think people who are filing these frivolous lawsuits should have to pay a
I'm with
fine.
you.
If they're going to sue Buffalo Wild Wings for $1 million, if they lose, they need to pay $1 million to Buffalo.
And I'm with you as well, especially but then it goes down to, all right, what is frivolous about it? This to me is frivolous completely, right?
Absolutely.
And you think about, will that stop people from like going after if they think, yeah, I would hope so, but what if you do have a legitimate, case? I guess if that would hold it back. But I am wholeheartedly with you. I remember when this case came out, 2023. So it's been lingering around this long.
Yeah.
If not getting maybe like your money back is one thing, why you need to have this class action or whatever. However, labeling for all foods would need to be an overhaul because nothing what you say is
exactly.
Right anyway.
Fruit Loops. Is there any fruit in the Fruit Loop?
That's true. Think
is
about
it
that.
considered a loop? What is defined as a loop?
What is a loop?
Yes.
When does a loop start? When does the loop end? Well, it's much like this conversation. It'll keep going round and around. Your thoughts?
Captain Crunch.
Captain,
who is he the captain of?
General Mills. Was he Captain Crunch's boss at
Do
one
we
time?
know?
I don't know.
So we are talking winter wellness for the whole family today. Life Minute's editor-in-chief, Joanne Butler, joins us now. Hi, Joanne.
Hi, how are you?
Doing well, thank you. So what do you have for us today?
Well, let's start with Planet Fitness. They're making it easier than ever to reach your wellness goals. More than 2,800 locations across the country, so likely there's a club near you. Plus, many are open 24/7. What truly sets them apart, though, is their incredible value. You get access to best-in-class strength and cardio equipment, the same caliber you'd find at high-priced gyms, all in a welcoming, inspiring, judgment-free environment. Memberships start at $15 a month, and free fitness training is included with every membership. They also understand the importance of recovery and well-being too. So you can get a PF Black Card membership and gain access to their spa and just amazing amenities like hydro massage beds and massage chairs. Head to planetfitness.com to find one near you and check out their membership deals.
Fantastic. What else?
Well, a little grooming goodie for the guys here. This is a first of its kind grooming tool. It's the Bic Flex 5 Trim and Shave. Super innovative 2-in-1 for head to toe grooming. Has interchangeable heads so you can customize your look. Use the trimmer head's 0.5 millimeter blade for a clean 5 o'clock shadow or a 1.5 for a 3-day stubble. And if you want a full shave, you can switch to the razor head. Clinically proven here for sensitive skin. It has this lubricating strip with aloe and almond oil, so it's great for travel or on the go too. It's not bulky, no batteries are needed, so it's super easy. You can get it right on Amazon and Walmart starting at just $5.97. Now, a skincare must for the kiddos. This is Splash here from the makers of Tree Hut and Baby Magic, a new body care brand with formulas parents can trust and kids can get excited about. It's for specifically for 4 to 10. There's a 2-in-1 shampoo and body wash, a bubble bath with a bubble wand, and a lightweight body lotion that's made with aloe vera and vitamin E, and it has this sweet jelly bear scent. I love this. You can get it right at Walmart. And for the littlest members of the family, this is Baby Magic's Soothing Collection. It's made to care for delicate, sensitive skin. It has gentle, nourishing ingredients like colloidal oat and shea butter and coconut oil and aloe to cleanse the skin without stripping moisture. There's a hair and body wash, a creamy whip butter, an all-over balm, and a cleanup spray too. That's great. And it just makes cozy winter routines simple for parents. And you can find this at Walmart and Amazon.
This is Daily Flash with Andrea Jackson and Mitch English. Broadcasting worldwide and streaming. Daily Flash. Today's talk, tomorrow's trends.
Hi, everyone. Mitch English here.
Andrea Jackson. This is Daily Flash. Today's trends, tomorrow's talk. Before we do anything, we'd like to check in with James Alexander, who has his eye on our stations across the nation.
Hey!
Oh, yeah. 219 stations and growing. And you can find us all over the world on the American Forces Network. And you can find out where we are in your neck of the woods by clicking on where to watch and sound off on our questions of the day. Now, our local friend today comes from Joplin, Missouri.
Ooh, Joplin.
KOAM-TV. Now, I had to find some interesting facts about Joplin.
I've heard, yeah.
It was once the lead and zinc mining capital of the world.
All right.
Grand Falls is the largest continuously flowing waterfall in the state, spanning over 160 feet across.
Real quick, I got to say, don't chase it though.
Don't chase it
at all. Please don't.
Don't chase the
It didn't work out for one of them, I
Right,
think, if
you're
I
right,
recall. Yeah.
Keep both eyes open.
Now here's a creepy one. Here's a creepy one. The Joplin Spook Light is a well-known local legend where a mysterious floating light appears on certain nights just outside the city.
Okay. Ooh, I
It's
love
aliens. They're
It
coming
is
to
what it
visit
is.
us.
Could be.
these. Okay, good. James, thank you.
We had the three of us were talking about using AI. I use AI.
Yeah.
I just it made me produce this program that's helping out the show
Right.
behind the scenes.
You're a
and that sort of-
huge proponent of it.
I think so. I think it's something.
I love it.
If you don't fight AI at
Yeah.
all, but AI will be around in every aspect.
Yes, and the problem is recently a Georgia Court of Appeals fined an Atlanta divorce lawyer for quoting AI cases that did not exist in her legal briefs, and she was doing it on behalf of her client. Her client's filed for divorce. It was the client's ex-wife that noticed in her briefings that she was mentioning cases that don't exist, and they call those hallucinations in the legalese. So this seems to be happening more often than not, but if you are depending on AI in a legal sense, and it makes sense because there's so much research involved, you have to remember that AI has tentacles in every aspect of life: television, movie, film, entertainment. So it could be pulling a legal brief from any of those sources.
Things that, because AI doesn't know the difference.
No, it doesn't know
No,
the
it
difference.
And for that, I was a proponent for, I still think lawyers should use AI to gather that information, or really, it's not really lawyers, it's
Right,
paralegals
paralegals,
who do all
doing
the
the
work for 'em.
bulk of the work.
Because, and that's what AI feel it should be used for. However, your due diligence is to
Yeah.
follow up with each one of these. And if AI can cut my, $300 an hour lawyer down to only working 10 minutes, that's fine. But in front of God and everybody,
Yeah.
that lawyer will, I got on AI, there's an hour,
Yeah.
and that sort of thing. It's dangerous because had the court here not followed up on it, or had that ex-wife not said anything, they could have taken that as real, which lays it into a court, then makes it real.
Yes,
It
exactly.
validates it,
Right.
even
Right.
though it's not not real.
So-
Because now that's a court case. I'm
She's
sorry.
representing the husband. His soon-to-be ex-wife is the one that found out
Good
that
for her.
he and his attorney were using these fake cases in their legal brief.
Yeah, I honestly, shame on her. She should have did her research and looked behind her paralegal. She's getting she's been.
Somebody got fired.
She's an example, right? They're
Yeah.
using her as an example because a lot of lawyers are doing it. We checked on ChatGPT
Yeah.
earlier, and we know that 69% of legal professionals are using it. Around 79% of legal professionals say they use AI in some form.
Really
So,
quick, where are you getting that information off?
ChatGPT.
Have you done your due diligence? That does sound about right,
Yeah.
though. If you
There
think
you
about half of what lawyers have to do, it has to be research.
Right. Well, I would tell you, Chat leaves a link behind everything that they put on, so you can go to the actual story.
So does that mean that you should be going to other sources like Grok or Claude or however many other
can. Yeah, I mean, you
AI
can.
sources or
Yeah.
resources you
should.
have?
They should make an AI
And legal.
only for legal
Yes.
stuff.
They do.
And
They
but
have one.
apparently they
Just for
didn't.
legal.
Not for
Apparently
I know.
her.
they didn't use it.
Hey, that paralegal was on
She's
Chat
going to
GP.
the
No, I
Empress
can't say that.
What do we
yourself.
do? We don't want to get sued because then we'd have to find AI. Just drop us an email. Just go to our website. It's the easiest way. Flash at dailyflashshow.com is our email. Our website, dailyflashshow.com, is on your screen.
Yeah. Stay with us. We're back right after this.
Summer shopping season is here, and if you're looking to score deals on everything from travel gear to tech and home upgrades, AliExpress just kicked off its summer sale. Joining us now is lifestyle editor Joanne Butler with some standout finds.
Thanks for having me. This sale is one of the best I've seen this season, up to 80% off across the categories people are actually spending on right now. Travel, outdoor, wellness, tech, home. And this year, there's a real reason to pay attention to something called Brand Plus, which is AliExpress's dedicated channel for official, authenticated products from recognized global brands. So free shipping, free returns on qualified items, real brand names and competitive prices. That's the through line for everything I'm going to show you today. Now, how it works, you've already got sale prices up to 80% off. Now, on top of that, AliExpress is offering stackable tiered coupons based on your cart total. So we're talking $3 off, $15, all the way up to $100 off $650. So if you're bundling, say, travel gear plus a couple of tech picks, those savings compound fast. And because you're shopping Brand Plus, you're not trading quality for price. So that's the combination that really makes this sale worth paying attention to. Let me show you what I've got here, starting with tech and audio. These are two Edifier products, both Brand Plus certified. The Bluetooth speaker runs about $113. The wireless headphones here are around $58. Now, Edifier has a devoted following among audio enthusiasts, and finding them here at these prices is genuinely an amazing deal. Logitech keyboards. This is perfect if you're refreshing a home office setup this summer. Logitech, is one of those brands people already trust, so Brand Plus authentication here is just added confidence. This is $92. Now for the home, two really practical picks. The iLife robot vacuum here is down to about $127. It was nearly $478. And for busy households heading into summer, that's like a no-brainer upgrade. Now if you're hitting the road this summer, this is the 3-piece luggage set. I love it. It's under $40. It's one of the best value travel finds I've seen. You get a carry-on suitcase, a medium tote bag, and a large toiletry pouch all in one set, making it an easy way to cover everything from weekend getaways to longer international trips without spending a fortune on luggage. This portable coffee maker, it's so cute, $19. Perfect for road trips, camping, wherever you're headed. Then for wellness, recovery tools have become everyday essentials, and this price makes it accessible for almost anyone. This Lenovo massage gun, under $25. Now, pickleball is still exploding in popularity. So look at this paddle, $48, just a natural summer grab. And then this is a head tennis backpack too, great for anyone heading to the courts. It's $43. And then there's this, the Nikola Jokic 360-degree signature basketball shoe. Now, Jokic recently won his 3rd MVP, so his profile has never been higher, and his signature line with 361 degrees, a sportswear brand that's made serious inroads in the NBA. This is exactly the kind of, globally recognized athletic product that Brand Plus is built for. You're getting the real thing authenticated from a brand with real NBA credibility. It's amazing. Now, some shopper advice: shop early. The tiered coupons are first come, first serve, and inventory moves fast. So look out for Brand Plus tags so you're getting authenticated products from the brands you recognize. And think in bundles too. The more you stack, the more those coupons work in your favor. The sale runs through June 10 at aliexpress.com, so get on it.
Doesn't it feel like when spring rolls around, everyone becomes a little bit more social? Well, today we are joined by fashion and lifestyle expert Tiffany Reed to help you pick out the perfect dress for any occasion. Tiffany, hello, welcome to Daily Flash. You look gorgeous.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
So where do we go to find the perfect dress this spring?
So Old Navy, they have dresses for everyone. The spring assortment has over 170 dresses, and they're all trend forward dresses. So it offers ease and confidence. You're definitely going to be on trend, and it really focuses on fit. They pay attention to silhouette, fabric, colors, prints. But the best part is almost everything is under $50.
Ooh, we love that because we're all watching our pocketbooks right now. You mentioned on trend. What are the trends this spring?
So for spring, it's all about romance. There's a lot of floral prints and silky, flowing fabrics, cascading ruffles. It's all about the detail, so delicate, romantic details. But then you'll also find some shirting and denim. but those denim pieces have really feminized details in it. Like the dress I'm wearing, it's tailored, has tailored seams, so it's really paying attention to details and the craftsmanship.
And I know sometimes when we get these dresses, we're like, well, now where am I going to wear this? So where are we wearing
Yeah.
these great dresses?
But one of my favorite parts of the collection is that they have matching family outfits. So I'd say the first place is get your photo taken. Family portraits,
Ooh,
I
that's a good
very
one.
cute. Yes. We love that moment. And then, it's perfect for brunch. And it's known for their denim. So think about things that are just comfortable and versatile. So you really can wear it anywhere.
Okay, you've got so many gorgeous dresses there, and there's one on the end that's catching my eye. Tell us about that one.
Oh, yes, the yellow one. I
Yes.
love it. The lace dress is from the occasion wear line, and that offers more elevated pieces. So think about a wedding. Everyone's figuring out what to wear to that wedding they're going to this spring, summer. It's perfect for that. It's like great for guests. And that new collection actually drops today online.
Ooh, perfect. So where do we go to shop? You mentioned online.
Yes, so you can go to oldnavy.com for the biggest selection of styles and colors. And also the size run there is from extra small to 4X. So when I say it has something for everybody, it really does. And you'll also find that family matching sticker online. So you'll know where you can get those little matching family outfits. Like I said, it's one of my favorite things. And if not, you could just go to your nearest Old Navy in store and talk to a representative there.
Wonderful. Tiffany, thank you so much for joining us. We'll be sure to post this information on our website, dailyflashshow.com/FMI.
Summer break is here, and while teens are taking a break from school and enjoying the warm weather, it's also an important time to stay active and focused on both physical and mental wellness. Joining us today to share a great free opportunity from Planet Fitness is lifestyle editor Joanne Butler.
Well, we know being a teenager today comes with a ton of pressure, and Planet Fitness recently commissioned a study that really highlighted that. They found that 95% of teens say they emotionally or mentally struggle at times, many reporting anxiety and challenges with body image. The encouraging news, though, exercise can be an incredibly powerful outlet. Most teens, 95%, said working out helps them manage life's challenges, and many say it boosts their confidence and makes them feel proud of themselves. The problem, though, 7 in 10 say they either don't have the time, or they're concerned about money, or they feel self-conscious, and 83% said they would work out at a gym if it were free. So Planet Fitness's high school summer pass program is back, and it's here to help in its 6th year. And it gives teens 14 to 19 the chance to work out completely free at any of their more than 2,900 locations across the US and Canada through the end of August. It's all about helping teens build healthy habits in a welcoming, non-intimidating environment while school's out for summer. And it just gives them easy access to fitness and a supportive place where they can feel good mentally and physically. Again, it's completely free, which is amazing.
That sounds really great. What do they get?
Well, teens who register get access to their full range of cardio and strength equipment, stretching areas, and more, free fitness training with certified trainers, and the free Planet Fitness app with hundreds of on-demand workouts. It's designed to make fitness approachable, whether someone's brand new to the gym or already active. And that's exactly why the high school summer pass program exists, to make fitness accessible and welcoming for all ages while helping them build confidence and healthy routines that can last far beyond the summer months. Easy to sign up. Just go to planetfitness.com/summerpass or stop by their local Planet Fitness club. Again, the program runs through August 31st.
Many shoppers pass through the dairy aisle every week, but there's more happening there than you might think. Here's what you should know.
June is National Dairy Month, and the dairy aisle is offering more than many shoppers may realize. From time-tested staples to exciting new finds, here's culinary instructor and cookbook author Brooke Parkhurst with more.
The dairy aisle starts with the basics people already know well, like milk, egg, cheese, yogurt, and butter. They're affordable, versatile, and naturally rich in nutrients like protein and calcium. And they're already a regular part of how most families eat every week.
That's backed up by updated dietary guidance, which puts greater emphasis on protein and nutrient-dense foods, many of which have long lived in the dairy aisle. It's a win for households looking for everyday value without sacrificing nutrition.
Beyond the staples, there's a lot happening. Cottage cheese is having a real moment in new recipes. There are globally inspired dips, probiotic drinks like kefir, and plenty of snackable options that make quick meals and snacks easier at home and on the go.
For ideas and inspiration using items from the dairy aisle, visit easyhomemeals.com.
And now, important information every parent should be aware of when it comes to children and social media.
Safety experts warn that popular social media trends are elevating style over safety.
New data from the American Cleaning Institute shows that 60% of Americans would consider, plan to, or store cleaning products in decorative containers. Decanting products removes the child safety features designed to help prevent accidental exposures. Use child safety locks where possible and regularly check storage areas from a child's perspective.
Visit packetsup.com for more home safety tips.
Andrea, it was so weird. I had a weird dream last night. Basically, I felt like I was traveling to a water planet, and then I was chased by some squid, and then ninjas, and then a princess was always finding herself in trouble in this. It was craziest dream.
Interesting. Was there a plumber named Mario by any chance?
How did you know that? That's
You're
so
not
wild.
alone, my friend. Take a look.
I'm Bowser Jr., and I'm gonna be taking my father now!
Oh, say that we are excited about the Super Mario Galaxy movie.
To find out where it is showing in your city, you can head over to the Super Mario Galaxy movie.com.
Very cool. I love it.
Super Mario.
It's me, a Mario.
Mario.
All right.
We love a Mario.
We love a Mario. Game's not over, folks. More Flash coming up. Hey, welcome back to Daily Flash. Mitch English alongside the beautiful Andrea Jackson.
Well, Easter is almost upon us. Joining us next with some suggestions for filling your Easter basket is one of our favorites, lifestyle expert Joanne Butler. Hi, Joanne.
Hey, Joanne.
Hey everyone! Well, nothing says Easter like chocolate, and one of my favorites is Ghirardelli. They make the most delicious, and they're back with their special Easter collection of premium rich chocolates that really elevate your Easter celebrations. For baskets, egg hunts, hostess gifts, they even make great centerpieces if you're entertaining. These are the new milk chocolate cookie bunnies, velvety rich milk chocolate with crunchy cookie pieces. They're just so yummy. And the iconic milk chocolate hollow bunny. Look how cute these are. I love them. And I love the bags of chocolate bunnies too. They have all different flavors, milk or dark chocolate with sea salt. The caramel bunnies are also out of this world. Spring mini squares for Easter, just so pretty. What's great about these too is you can just leave them right in the bag here or open the bag up. Each piece is individually wrapped, so these are great for Easter hunts, filling up baskets, or just scattering them around the table or on a dessert plate, even unwrapped as garnishes for desserts like we did here with these adorable cupcakes. What I love too about Ghirardelli is that, they've been doing this for almost 175 years. They're the longest continuously operating chocolate company in the U.S., so every piece is made with the highest quality ingredients and you can really taste it. The hollow bunny too, really the star of the show. It's wrapped in beautiful white foil. It's just gorgeous. I'm planning to have one of these as my centerpiece and one on each plate for Easter brunch. Easter is early this year, so you'll want to grab these now before they're gone because they're limited time only for the season. And price is right too, $6.99 to $14.99. And you can find Ghirardelli pretty much anywhere at your local retailers and of course on their website at Ghirardelli.com. So go get them and happy Easter.
I embarrassed Joanne one time because I was like, Joanne, if I was a woman, I would dress like you. She always dresses amazing.
She looks gorgeous
I love that.
every time we see her.
All right, Easter, this is what I always found funny about Easter, about parents, is that here's what we do. You wake the kids up. Okay, I got 5 kids myself. You'd wake them up in the morning. You had the Easter bunny would have hid eggs.
Yes.
And they go around and they get it, and you put them in these really nice clothes.
Yeah.
And then take them to church all hopped up on sugar and chocolate on these brand new clothes. Yes. Why are we doing it this way? We never... And we do it every year, right?
Is it a conspiracy from the laundry detergent people?
I think so.
I think that all makes sense to me.
All right, y'all have a fantastic one. We'll see you on Monday. Bye-bye, y'all.